Hey up folks, how we all doing then? It's been a busy week again for me at work and other non-bee related jobs, but we got through them. Yesterday we had a bit of a nightmare. The pond filter at home started springing a massive leak. It's my own fault really, it's been leaking for a while. So I've had to take it all to bits and literally rebuild it. I'm in the middle of doing that at the moment. So that's work in progress. What we're going to do this morning is I'm going to go up on the quad, check all the hives for food, and we'll put some syrup in them, some ambrosia now. So I'm started feeding 2 to 1 now. I think it's about time that they have some of that. We've got quite a lot of that to put in. So follow this journey in a minute and you can watch me doing it. These are the tubs I use. I don't know what weight's in there. I think it's about 12.5 kilograms, I think. I'm not sure, can't remember. But one of them will treat probably 1 hive. But as you'll see in a bit, you'll see how I'll pour it in and stuff. It's, I quite enjoy doing this bit actually. You don't really have to suit up as such. I'll always wear me some kind of head face protection. But yeah, let's crack on. Here we go then. Back in the apiary. We're actually in the grey apiary at the moment. We're going to top some syrup up. Here's me containers. So what I'm going to do, I'll unstrap these and then we'll check the weight of them and then see how heavy they are. They all won't be as heavy as I want them to be at the minute, but it's a good habit to get into. Just keep checking them and see what they're doing. So we'll have a look at this one first. This is my new one of my bought queens. Yeah, so you get 3 fingers. Well, start with 2. We actually should start with 3. And if you can pick it up with 3, try 2. And if you can pick it up with, and you can still pick it up, try 1. And you shouldn't really be able to, should be a bit of a struggle to pick it up, but I still can. So what we'll do, we'll put some more syrup in. Then my tubs up, ambrosia. And like I said earlier, this is 2 to 1 now. It's a lot thicker. Fill it right up. That's that. They've had their one. And on to the next. So 3 fingers. Yeah. 2 fingers. Yeah. 1 finger. Just about. So we'll give them some as well. They're not light though, so can't complain. But what I like to do is, if I'm going to feed them, I make sure I fill every feeder full, so then I know that they've all had that amount. See how thick it is though, look. Real thick. I mean, my 1 to 1, so 1 sugar, 1 water, I always make that at home. But 2 to 1, it's more work, and I've just found it's easier just to buy it. It's a bit more expensive, obviously, but so we're going 3 fingers, still lift it. 2 fingers, still lift it. 1 finger, lift it. This one feels the lightest out of them all. So these will be having another one as well. So I'll strap these up and we'll get on to the 2 next door. Same again with this one. Beautiful location these are, you know. Quite shielded out the wind as well. Facing in the perfect direction, away from any strangers. Actually, let me just weigh that again. I nearly forgot then, guys. So 3 fingers. Yeah. 2 fingers. Yeah. 1 finger. Yeah. This one's light. So we'll give these bees some more syrup. I found though, it's called hefting. So when you weigh the hive like that, they call it hefting. And I found when you're hefting the bees, you get used to it and you know what's light and what's not. That one is going to be slightly different because we're only half a hive. So we have a look. Yeah, that feels quite light. Then we'll put some syrup in. Give them a bit. I only give them half of what I do, the full size ice, for obvious reasons. And that's it. I'm going to strap them up again now, and then we'll move on to the next one, which is the bluebell apiary. It's quite nice this morning because I've not really got to wait for the weather to warm up with these bees. I can come up any time really before they really start getting going. I think they've just started now. But it's nice. It's a bit windy today. It was quite windy yesterday as well. What we'll do and put that there. We'll do this one first. This is me double brooder that we're going to use. I better do this up a bit, just in case. That's when you get stung, by the way, and you get a bit cocky, a bit complacent. Well, that's what I found anyway. You can drop some in with these and weigh it. Oh yeah, it's a good bit of weight there, but remember, it's a double brood, so it's going to be a lot heavier, isn't it? We'll give them some grub. that one. My most productive queen this was this year. So next season, if we get her through, if we manage to get her through the winter, I hope we do, fingers crossed. I want to get some of her daughters, maybe. Try and breed some of her daughters and get them set up in a couple of their own hives. Because she's been really good this year. She's never tried to swarm once. Whether that's because they're in a double brood, that's another question that I need to find out. Probably is. But she never tried to swarm. And we had, oh my gosh, we had stacks of honey off this hive. This was a, by the way, this was a, what was it? She was a Buckfast queen, and I got her from, where did we get her from? I can't remember. I'll put the answer up in the video when I edit it. I can't remember what they're called now. And this is the next one. This is a Denbee Honey homebred queen now. So most of mine, apart from, well, most of my new queens are all homebred apart from 2. So it'll be interesting next season to see how we get on. But I'll show you, because hopefully you can see how thick this is. I'm going to pour it in, look. Ambrosia. Good stuff. We actually, it's expensive though. But the club I'm in, the beekeeping club I'm in, which everyone should be in by the way, is they've got a cooperative. So they actually buy bulk. And it's so much cheaper. That's quite heavy. Yeah, it's so much cheaper because they're buying bulk. It's like, I'm talking a lot of money cheaper, not just pounds. Probably 50 or 60 quid cheaper, depending on how much you buy. So if you're not in a club, make sure you're in one. Make sure you join one up. Support your local beekeeper club, because I tell you what, you'll need them before they need you. I'm quite lucky because our club is really good. This is the 3rd one up here. I question the locality of these hives, especially this. I had 3 along here, and they never really did very well for some reason. I don't know why, but they did. Now, is it the location? Is it because it's covered in the winter and it's damp all the time? I'm not sure. So I'm only going to have 1 this year in here. It's a strong hive. I combined 2 hives into 1. Hang on, got my finger stuck. And it turned out to be a real strong hive. Let's have a look. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's getting some weight in it as well. Yeah, I combined it. And they're really strong now. Let me get my syrup. Where is it? Here we are, look. That's 1. I'm trying to do this one-handed now and be clever, eh? So you can see me doing it. Yeah, look, here we go. I'm going to put that down now, because the next bit I've got to top up with a lot heavier. So you can get it like that, that's it. I have noticed that round by us anyway, all the ivy is just about ready to come into season. It's all there, it's not, the pollen's not out yet. But I didn't realise before I started beekeeping that you actually get anything off pollen. Sorry, ivy, but you do. It's really, it's the last sort of thing that you get, the last food source for bees before well, winter. So as soon as you start seeing that come, really that's your last source of food. And then if they've not got enough food, then that's when really you need to keep your eye on them with either supplementary feeding with syrup, and especially in October, well, November, December, you start going on to the fondant. Right, let's shoot off back down to the last apiary, which is the one by the house, the residence, which is, I'll always do that last because it's near the house, and if I've run out of stuff, it's just a matter of just popping over and grabbing it. Right, back in a minute. Back at the residence apiary now, last but not least. Yeah, but quick top up. Job's a good one. Oh, I thought that was going to be really heavy then. It's getting in there. It's getting there. I'll put a bit in. Smell it when you open that lid, it's lovely. That one done. It really don't take much time to do it, but we're quite fortunate that all ours is on our land, you know, so I can go I do go every day because I walk the dog around, you know, so I can sometimes beekeepers, what they'll do, they'll have a much bigger feeder that can contain a lot more feed, because yeah, that one's good as well, because I can't get to them every week or every day, so it makes sense, doesn't it? Just turn this one around. Yeah, it makes sense to be able to just be able to fill it up and come back in a couple of weeks, whereas here we don't have to do that. We can just get in there. That one's got a nice bit of weight to it as well. Full of bees. This is a good sign. And so we're getting there. Give them some as well. And then the last one, we just got this one's the Langstrath hide that we had. It's the only one we've got, Langstrath, so it would be interesting to see how we get on with that. And I'm going to be buying a few more of these in for next season, because I don't know, I've got an idea that I can probably have half my sites national and some of my other sites Langstrath or Strath. I don't know how you want to mention it. This is full of bees. This is. Let me show you this. Look in the feeder. They're in the feeder. Look at that. A few ants in there. Look, just a bit of a. See them all in there. Look at that. Beautiful. And I'll put a bit of syrup in here. This has got quite a big feed. This is quite a big feeder. This is. I got enough in theirs. Right. Put the lid back on. Alright. And they're done. All we've got to do then is the 2 nukes. I'm just about to have enough syrup to do them all. And this is a new queen as well. This is the nuke I almost gave up on and I was going to shake them out, and then I went into them for one last time. They've still got a bit of syrup in there, so we won't bother putting any more, just do a little bit. Yeah, I nearly gave up on them. I went in and we found some eggs in there, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt for now. Sometimes nukes like that end up being some of your best nukes, so we get the benefit of the doubt. We've got one more to do and then we're done. And I'm hoping that I think this one will be my surprise queen for 2026. This was a superseded queen. Remember I showed you in a few videos before where they had a new queen, and then pretty much straight away they decided they wanted to supersede her. It was a lovely supersede shell. If I can find the picture, I'll put the picture in up the top corner, I'll show you. But it was a lovely queen, and I found her. So she's hatched. She's gone out, mated successfully, and I'm hoping that she hangs out in here, the dead strong hive, because I was in two minds whether to put her in a bigger hive or not, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave her in. I'm gonna leave her in this hive, in this nuke, and hopefully they'll get through the winter, and she'll turn out to be a good one in 2026. Yeah, so that's about it for today. So we've just got back down home. Always like finishing off here. So like I said earlier, if there's anything I've missed, or if we run out of syrup, it's just over the way and it's easy enough to get it. What we've been doing? Oh yeah, I had the quad bite service this week. Cost an absolute fortune to get serviced. I keep saying I'll do it myself, and it's like one of them things, you never do it, you never get around to doing it. So my good lady wife booked it in, and they come out to the house and serviced it, which is good, because to be honest with you now, if we never had that, as you've seen earlier, we do quite a bit of work on that now, especially with the other two apiaries, the outer apiaries up our wood. It'd just be a nightmare trying to bring all them suits. You know what the weight of them's like. It's just been a godsend. So we decided, you know, if anything happened to that now, we'd be in trouble. So I got that serviced. I'm still waiting for the bill, but I've got a rough idea what it'll be. Believe it or not, it costs more to service one of them than it does your car at home. But it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, so we've done that, got that serviced. The pond at home decided it's going to start leaking, well, more than a leak. And it's just one of that. Yesterday it started, and I've got other plans to do stuff, and it put a spanner in the works. And to be honest with you, we weren't in a very good mood the rest of the day, because it's just something I like to plan my days, and especially my weekends, because time's valuable at weekends for me. And I wasted a lot of time, and now it's all been taken to pieces, and I've got to rebuild it. Hopefully we'll get it back up and running next week. I've just got to get a load of bits and stuff like that. So we've got to do that. I've got loads of stuff to do around the house. We've got the edges to trim, laurel edges, holly edges. We've got the field to finish off. We've got loads of trimming. There's loads for us to do here at the moment. It's pretty full on. Maybe we're catching up a bit because beekeeping sort of kind of took over the last 3 or 4 months. That's been full on. But we're going away in October, so that'll be a week that will be very welcome by us. Bit of sun, hopefully a bit of sun on our body, and some nice food and a few beers and what have you. Yeah, so we did that. What else? I don't know really. I've just been watching plenty of YouTube as well. We're getting loads of new subscribers, which is really nice. You know, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, don't forget where we live. We live in Coventry, in a village called Corley. We do sell our honey, so if you're ever in the area, just drop me a message and you can come and pick some up. It works out cheaper than on the website, because you ain't got to pay no postage. There's nothing I can do about that. Postage, it is what it is. I can't. You just have to pay whatever the postage is. you know, it's nothing we have control over. It's just what they charge. Yeah, so if you're in the area, come and pick some up. You're more than welcome to come and pick some up. If you can't, if you're too far away and you don't mind paying the postage, please visit our website, denbeehoney.co.uk. You can buy honey on there, our honey. It does a massive favour. Everything goes towards buying new equipment for our apiaries. I'm not into it for making any money. You never make any money. At the end of the day, it's a hobby. And the honey, for me, is just a byproduct. But having said that, it does bring a bit of income in and helps me towards buying new stuff, hives. And also, more importantly, it keeps the wife off my back for spending too much, which she's been pretty good this year, actually. We've kind of like got a bit of an agreement, if you like. So we were all like, anyway, I can't really think of anything else now. So thanks for watching. Oh yeah, so I said about our website. What else did you say? We've fed them. And that's about it, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.